What's up, my beautiful darlings? Maybe it's late for you, maybe it's not. It's been a day. I've been wanting to pop on here all day, but thunderstorms and things and all of that. But my new mantra, well, one of my new mantras is do it now, do it now, do it now. I don't want to wait. I don't want this to escape me. And I was just looking at some of the beautiful comments that you guys made on the post where you dropped a photo, and I really want to address it. I really want to address, and there's a reason I did that. There's a reason I asked you to go find photos of who you, uh, where you felt the best in your body, and drop some words about that, and really just take a look at that, and we're gonna unpack that a lot. Because then I also asked, how far away do you feel from there? And please just remember, I just guide you through systems, ideas, mindset things that I myself have found valuable over the years through my journey. And you guys, most of you have been with me a long time. So you know that I was squishy and then shredded, and then I was shredded for a long time. And then I went through my health journey, and then I had life happen. And, and so I'm speaking as a woman who's lived it, lives it. And the reason I brought BeF.I.T here is because the real changes started happening again when I allowed my mindset to take me there first. And so the reason I wanted you to find a photo of a time when you felt, really confident and great in your skin and write that down is that if you close your eyes and look at that photo, you can go back. You can go back to that time. One of my greatest friends is in Montreal right now, and my daughter goes to school there, and she wants to take her out. She's never met her because she lives in Vancouver. And she just sent a picture of when we graduated. And I looked at it and I was like, wow, like I can be in the dining hall where we had the grad. I remember, the dress I wore. I remember the person I went with. I remember the fun we had. I remember drinking this. Like, so you can go there. There's a reason. You can go in your mind to the time that you brought that picture, the picture that you posted. And what we do though, typically, is we bounce around and go like, oh, look at me. I was so young then. I didn't have any wrinkles. Oh, look at me. I wasn't all fat and squishy. Oh, look at me. I wasn't all beat up and old and saggy and all this jazz, right? That's what we typically do. And the BeF.I.T program is getting rid of all that mumbo jumbo BS in our heads. And the reason I asked you to find the photos was not for you to be like, oh God, the good old days, but instead to use this as the beacon of being her now, the woman that was feeling great. And most of you recognize that it didn't have anything to do with how you looked. And I think that's where everyone gets it twisted. Oh, when I get this body, I'll be happy. Oh, no. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. That's why my goal here is to help you reframe your mind, or you'll be on the hamster wheel of like, oh shit, I got to lose weight. So let me cut everything of enjoyment out and and then I'll do this. And what's another program? And let me do this. And then it never works because your brain is set to never work, because you are looking at all the things wrong with you and all the things you used to be and all the ways that it's not working. And then that's how the world works. God, universe, source, I call it Gus, will show up and give you more of what you're thinking. So you think you're fat, you're going to be more fat. You think you're old, you're going to look older. You think you're raggedy, you're going to be raggedier. Like, I would actually, that's a good thing I need to do. I need to go back and take photos from like 2017, the last time I competed, to all the different ways I've looked over the last, what is that? Gosh, that's a lot. That's 6 years now. And I can tell you exactly what I was thinking about myself based on how I looked. And so why I wanted you to take these photos and write words like confident, spontaneous, full of adventure, and active and fun and engaged, and confident, happy and grateful, and love of laughter, strong, energetic, confident, consistent, funny, relaxed, in control, ease, fulfillment. Your brain doesn't know when you're that really in that or not. So that's the key, is tapping into the person that you know have already been. So the reason that you looked the way you looked in these photos that you love is because you were mentally in tune. You were living life as a fit, fully in tune woman. You were making great food choices. You were moving your body. You were full of happiness. You weren't bitching and complaining all day long. You weren't around people that were negative Nellies. You were thriving in life, and life was thriving for you. That, my friends, is the absolute secret. And so this is why the concept here is like catching what you say to yourself. And even when we say, how far away, I ask that for a reason, because I know many of you feel very, very far away. And all I want is honesty in this program. So thank you, all of you, for your honesty. And that, for Lisa, how you don't take any pictures, like, we got to get pictures. I say this all the time, like, life is not guaranteed, and people are going to want photos of you, not just when you were 12. And so, this whole concept of how we look in photos and how photos are and our value of us of how we look, it's an inner essence. Like, if I bring my competition world in here, when I got over the hump of like caring, like, why am I caring if these people judge me, and just started competing for myself, every show I won, I did not have the best body. No, no, no. I had the best energy and zest and presence because I was radiating joy, because I was proud of me. That's what you see in this body right now. This is why I launched BeF.I.T. This is why I had lost the identity, and I was looking at all the reasons I was having to climb my way back and struggle my way back for years, until I kind of was like, no, when I was at my best in my mind, when I was at my best feeling, when I felt sexy and confident, what was I doing? I was moving my body. I was drinking lots of water. I was making great food choices. I was still drinking wine. Hello, Erin. Beautiful, beautiful. And so when I tell you that I lost 15 pounds simply thinking differently, on my children's life, I am telling you that. I have hardly gone to the gym, and yet my muscles are coming back. Why? Because who I am, who is she, healthy, vibrant Carol doesn't sit on her ass and eat junk all day. She has popcorn. She has little nibbles. She puts things away. She doesn't worry about eating this or eating that. She eats portions. She pays attention to how she feels, all these things. And that's what I want for you. That's why the program is not so like measure this and weigh this like it used to be in the Slims. And I'll put some old Slim meal plans and workouts, because I know some of you are dying for that. And they do work, but I don't want you to, rein it in and like suffer through, and then your brain doesn't change, because then it'll all just come back again. And the concept of what you think about, you bring about, how you feel, the feeling is the secret. Like, I cannot express enough to you how everything in your life is tied to the thoughts you have and the things you think and the way you feel. Like, I always talked about that kind of, but now that I've studied it, now that I've unpacked it, now that I mindset coach, now that I do all these things, it's like, it's legit it. So I asked you to find those photos so you could go back to a time when you felt that way, and feel it, feel her, feel what she like did when she opened the closet and was like, let me wear this and let me wear that. Cause if you're anything like me in recent years, I'd be like, oh, fuck, no, me. Okay, let's pick from this small section of the wardrobe. What's it called? Closet of the wardrobe. Let's pick from these things, because I got one pair of stretchy pants and one shirt that covers my gut, and one that, like, the whole reason I started my journey 15 years ago, maybe now, was because I was so tired of fighting with all the clothes in my closet. I was like, I want to wear something fun. I wasn't like trying to get shredded. I wasn't trying to be sexy. I just didn't want to not be able to wear the clothes I wanted to. And I got back to that point where I was like, oh God, bring on the moo. And I'm like, I don't want to wear a moo. So I changed my thinking again. I changed the way I thought. And that's where being fit is. I'm living fit. I'm starving. Do I think about ordering pizza and on Uber Eats all the time when I haven't got food ready? Yes. Have I picked up the phone to order pizza many times? Yes. Have I? No, because I know that I can go and grab this. I've had a nonstop day today, and I defrosted steak and I put it in the air fryer, and I had stuff made for my son. So I just threw chicken and some rice and I ate it. And because when you eat and you're not starving, you're not so hangry. And then I take my Isa shakes and I put blueberries in them. Like, I'm not measuring, I'm not worried. I'm just like nourishing myself. I know when I eat too much. I know that I want to eat, spread it all out. I know that having a glass of wine isn't that be all end all, because I don't go eat the chips. I know that I'll have vegetables if I need it with like ranch dip. Like, this is what I'm obsessed with helping everyone, is to see that concept of how we think. So my task for you all is to look at these beautiful photos that you added, and look like you're looking at you now. Catch yourself if you're like, oh boy, uh whatever. Catch yourself of the bashing you say to yourself, and reverse that, cancel that, cut it out, because we're fabulous, amazing humans that are blessed to be alive. Wrinkles, fanny packs of fat, cellulite, whatever. This is not about being shredded, but this is about being happy, and it is about being healthy. And I had to draw the line in the sand 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, and say, your body has thrived through the worst possible thing. And you're doing it a disservice by not exercising, by not choosing healthy foods. And that's what I don't want you to be in a space of bashing. I want you to be in a space, and we've heard it, and you've probably posted the quotes as well, but I want you to live it. Like, this is our vessel. This is our vehicle. Like, I'm 53. I have so much energy. I have so much vibrancy. I have so much joy. I love putting on clothes. And am I in a size 25 like I was? No. Do I care? No. It doesn't matter. I'm not walking around with a size. I'm not walking around with a number. I'm not walking around with a body fat. Like, none of that matters. But I am living healthier because I'm making decisions for myself as a fit, fully in tune woman. And therefore, it takes the brain out of it, of like, I got to have this. I'm sorry, I can't. I'm on a diet. I'm on this for 6 weeks, and then I'll enjoy. No, I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down. It is the reframing. It is the talking to ourselves. It is the ability to look yourself in the mirror and say, you are fabulous. You are so sexy. You are so fun. You are so hot. Look at those age spots. Look at those wrinkles. You're awesome. How great is it that we are alive? How great is it that we're alive? I know it's extra, but I'm so rooted in my reason for all of you to understand that what you say to yourself is showing up in your body. And I know that you're here because you're not loving where you're at. And so the flip side of, I didn't join this program to lose some weight so I could love myself, is love yourself now, is get back into the energy of the person in that photo. Your brain doesn't know. Wake up every day as that girl. Like, what are those funny movies, back in the day? Well, some of you are younger, but where they wake up and they're like in the body of a younger person or in the body of an older person. Like, wake up tomorrow. What are those movies called? Freaky Friday is one of them. Is that it? I don't know. You guys will tell me. But wake up tomorrow morning like you're like, boom, oh my gosh, and be the woman in the photo. Be the woman tomorrow in the photo that you chose. And don't like, oh, Carol. No, do it. Please do it. And what did she do? She probably went for a walk. She probably went to the gym that day. She probably made a really healthy 13 going on 30, Freaky Friday. Yeah. There she is. There. Do that tomorrow. Do that tomorrow. Pull the photo that you put in the group, put it as your screensaver if you need to. Print it out or whatever, put it and be like, hey, what did she do? She was happy. She was vibrant. Here's the secret. You get to be that person right now, from the morning. It's not about when you have this or when these people treat you like this. By the way, you can be happy and vibrant and amazing and awesome, even when everyone else is an asshole around you. This is the other secret that I teach and guide you on is nobody else can kill my vibe. I don't care if you come at me and try to tell me I'm the worst human on the planet. I won't receive it. I'll be like, cool, awesome. And that's part of it. That's part of this journey here. And so I want you to wake up tomorrow as that person, feeling her. Just what did she do? What did she do? How did she think about herself? She had her whole world ahead of her. Well, newsflash, so do you. So do you, friends. And this is why I want this to be what it is, because I don't want you to spend another week, another month, another 6 months, another year looking at yourself in the mirror. Here comes summer. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? I'm a loser. And letting your life frickin' pass you by. Life's too short. So being fit, fully in tune is journaling, is listening to those audios that you're getting, is writing down how you want to feel every day, how you want to think, what you want to do every day. You know, she drinks water. She makes mindful choices. She goes out to eat. She drinks wine. She does this, but she's just not rigid and crazy about it. And she's not thinking about good or bad. And hi, Stacy. She's just not beating herself up for how it is. She's not commiserating with her friends about how we let ourselves go and menopause this and old age that, and get out of the chat groups about how everything sucks and lean into the energy of who you were when everything was awesome. Because the way the magic of the mind works is what you think is true. And so you can think yourself fit, vibrant, healthy, and happy. And then the body and the mind just goes to work to do all the things. And suddenly you're like, whoa, I'm not even thinking about doing this. Welcome to the identity of the super awesome human sauce that's in these photos. She's inside of you. She's been there. And the problem is, and I lived it for the last number of years, this is why I'm so passionate about it. The problem is you think you can't. The problem is you're giving yourself all the reasons that things can't. The problem is everybody says, oh, this, oh, that. Well, I know 75-year-olds that didn't start getting fit till they were 68, and they're fabulous. I know other women who've gone through menopause who are fabulous. I know that's what I did when I had my journey. Show me the good journey. So this is the mindfulness of what am I telling myself? Because whatever I'm telling myself is my truth. So you can tell yourself a different story. And you will see at the end of this 6 weeks, if I have to jump in your head and 13 going on 30 and Freaky Friday your asses and be like, bamboozle, you wake up as Carol. Your friends will be like, holy shit, what's happening? This chick is crazy. What's happening? Are you on drugs? Are you stoned? What's going on? No, I'm Carol. G. Yes. Whew. I wanted to get that out. That's the goal. I'm going to be popping on a lot more. I'm going to Portugal on Monday to see my son. And so I'll be coming in drunk. No, I'm just kidding. But maybe. No, because that's okay. Because I don't eat all the garbage food anymore that I did when I was trying to struggle through this. That's where I wanted to end up. When I was like, oh my God, what happened to you? Okay, 2 hours of step meal, fish and asparagus. This sucks. This sucks. And even when I did all the things, I didn't get the results. Anyone been there? It's because my mind wasn't there. The reason I got fit when I started way back in the shows is I believed in myself. So it was the mental part was why I did the things to get into that world. But then when I lost the mental part, doing the things didn't give the results. So now the key is the mental part to do the things that we all know. We all know we're supposed to move our body. We all know we're supposed to drink water. We all know that this chica malala with 45 things of cheese, eating a tub of it is not really smart. We all know. We all know. We know. We know. I will bring drunk Portugal Carol. Oh God. And exactly, Stace. You believed and you got there, right? See? Ah, boom, 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 boom. Okay. We must get sleep. We must get rest. I miss you, ladies. We must bring drunk. I'll bring drunk Portugal. And then we'll have a drunk retreat in Portugal. How's that? I love you. I love you. Keep the questions coming. Keep the struggles coming. Keep the honesty coming. Keep the honesty coming. If you're like, I am fucking mad at myself, then say that. Let me guide you through it. Let me coach you through that. Let me help you reframe the language. I have been there. I've done it over and over and over and over and over and over. And I really was like, I heard people say the things I'm saying to you, and I was like, oh God, it's not that easy. These people are full of shit. And then I just changed my brain, and then I was like, oh my God, it's actually working. And so I went and did way more mindset stuff, but I'm like, I need to get my sisters that still want to feel good in their body to see that it's not the meal plan. It's not the workout. We can go all day long on tiki tuki and have workouts that are awesome. And we can go and find meal plans all day long that are awesome. I have like 500 books. It's not that. It's this. It's this. So I love you. Sweet dreams. Wake up tomorrow. 13 going on 30. Freaky Friday. Wiki wacky. And keep it coming, sisters. Mwah. Love you.